Hey, how you doing? Pat here. You just got done watching me do the double take mirror, which we're going to be taking that right back off because we are getting ready to install the Barkbuster hand grip protectors on her bike. It took forever, but the plastic pieces finally came back in stock a couple weeks ago, so I just got them. All right, let's see how easy this is to put on. First things first, we're going to unscrew the mirror that we literally just put on minutes ago in the last video. Matter of fact, the Loctite is definitely still going to be wet. So we'll take that off, and I'm going to get bit by mosquitoes. Now that's off. Obviously we got to take this bolt out now, and wow, I have not figured out what size Allen it is, but let me show you something. Now you see that? I hope it shows up on video, but it sure looks like somebody had a rough time with a wrench and has already got that bolt head a little screwed up. All right, let me go find some more tools. Okay, I believe this is a 4mm. Wow. Is that why it's so rounded? Wow. Or is that a Torx and someone has it really screwed up? Because that 4mm doesn't want to fit in there properly. Let me go look at the other side. This looks just as bad on this side. It might be a Torx that somebody has all screwed up. I'll be back. Well, I managed to get the Torx to grab a hold of it. I'm using right now a T25, so I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a Torx and it's just all boogered up, or if it's supposed to be an Allen and it's all boogered up. I don't have my readers with me right now, so it's really hard to tell. I don't know. I'll try to zoom in and post, but I think that's supposed to be a Torx and someone must have used an Allen on it, because look at it, that's just horrific. I can only assume it was the bike shop. This one wasn't even tight. Actually, no, it's completely stripped. Lovely. Wow. Yeah, they've got this side completely stripped. I might have to finish this job when I go to work and get my easy outs tomorrow. Thanks whoever did this at the bike shop, whether it was actually at the assembly or during the put together when it got to the bike shop, but wonderful. All right, I'll be back. Well, I might as well get this side done since I got that screw out. You can see there was Loctite used on it. There's a spacer here I don't know if I'll have to reuse. I don't know if that will show up. I honestly don't remember if that's what I paid for this or not because I ordered it online. But here's the part number. And then here's the sticker that says what it's for. So hopefully that helps you. All right, if that shows up, M6 bolts, they recommend 10 Newton meters. M8 bolts, they recommend 20 Newton meters. Or 7.4 and 14.8 foot-pounds. All right, let me show you this here real quick. So that's the proper way to put it on, which means the bar should be going down, because both bars have the exact same V046 part number. So with the bar going down, that should be the right way to install this. All right, I may be doing this out of order. I don't know yet, but this is definitely a hex head. You have this spacer. We're just going to loosely put it in there for now. Like that. Okay, we have these adapters here, and if you notice, that hole's threaded, so they're definitely different. Would have killed you guys to put a right and a left on these to make life a little easier. Now on these brackets, if you look here and here, they did put a right and a left on them. How about that crap, huh? All right, I hope this shows up on camera. I have this just loosely fitted on here. That should be up like this somewhere. We got that other piece to figure out now. All right, We got a through bolt that goes through that, and then this lines up with that, so I don't think this is the right one. Okay, so you have this unthreaded hole here. It goes in that clamp. Well, that don't make sense either. Unless this needs to be way over here more. I don't know if you know this, but the bar is tapered. That's way thicker than here, so trying to figure out exactly where it belongs isn't the easiest thing to do. Let me go get the other one again. See which one looks better. Neither one of them look overly good. But we're going to do this. We're just going to take this bolt. We're just going to shove it into the hole for right now. As you can tell, I didn't go figure this out beforehand and then come back on camera and make it look like I know what the heck I'm doing. Well, maybe that's the right one. And obviously, like I said in all of my videos, I will come back and put Loctite on these when it's all said and done. All right. I think that's it. So let me pick up the camera and move you a little bit here. I think that's how it goes together. I will come back and let you know if it doesn't. I'm just going to turn the camera off and snug everybody up and see what it looks like, and I'll come back and show you. All right. That is how it goes, and that is just a through bolt, and it has this little nylock nut that needs a 10mm socket. So there you have it. That is the basic assembly of just all this. And again, absolutely nothing is tight. As you can see, it's just kind of there. And I will get everything tightened up and I will come back. All right, I know it's not a really good view yet, but this is the right hand side, and if you put that through bolt down here, this kind of angles off to the right. So I hope that helps you figure out what side is which. I mean, they labeled this. Why couldn't they have labeled these? That takes a 4mm Allen. Everybody else takes a 5mm Allen and a 10mm socket. But that is basically how the hardware goes together. You see kind of how that looks. And let me go get the plastics now. All right, the missus wanted the black on black, so that is what we got. Me personally, I would have gotten the white on black if this were my bike, but it's not, so my opinion doesn't matter. I doubt it'll show up, but there's an L and there's an R, so these are labeled. So we need the L. And if there is one area that I think Barkbusters really fail, this is it. To me, these ought to be machine screws, not these little self-tapping Phillips head jobs. Even though they've never fallen off of my GSA and they've logged thousands of miles, which I'm sure these have probably logged millions of miles on all the different bikes out there in the world. I still think this is the one area where these fail. It's just literally that simple. Put that screw in, put this screw in. Yeah, it's dirty because I laid it down on the ground for a minute. And no, I didn't tighten anything yet. This one, from what I remember, is kind of a pain from when I did my GSA. There we go. Okay, that's tight. And for you super strong guys out there, be sure you don't strip out that aluminum. And then you can call it a day right there, or you can put the extra wind deflectors on. Again, these are also with the same Phillips head screw that these are. They just screw in from the back side here. I'll give you a better angle. These are also labeled left and right. That is going to go on either here in the low or up here in the high, whichever you prefer. I just put it in the high. I know that kind of sucks in the summertime when it's super hot. You don't get as much wind, but it's better when it's raining or really cold. So that's how I do mine. You do yours however you see fit. You know, if you'd put this on before you did this, before you put these on, it'll be way easier. I'll come back when I have it on, but you kind of get the idea. You just screw it in there. I'm probably just going to take this back off, put this back on, put it back on. All right, there you have it. That is on. One thing to note though, I wasn't paying attention. I tried to put in that little short, fat stubby, but it takes these long, skinny ones. That's what holds this wind deflector on. I knew that. I just didn't open the other bag. I was being an idiot. But hey, I'm good at that. All right, there you have it. That is the install. I got to come back and finish tightening everybody up. But other than that, that is completely installed. Bring you over here. That is what she looks like. There's your blackout, which I would have preferred that if it were my bike to be white, but hey, it's not my bike. All right, if you would, please give me a thumbs up. If you hadn't, mash that subscribe button down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks again. I just figured you would like to know I did get it out. I had to take my brass hammer and beat my 4mm into it at a cockeyed angle to get enough of a bite to get it out, because it is blue Loctited in. But thanks to whoever did this to this bike. I greatly appreciate you.